It's crucial to switch to a wholesome, balanced diet, but there's no getting around the reality that doing so might be expensive. Whole foods, freshly picked produce devoid of pesticides, as well as raw components like spices required for cooking cuisine, can all be highly pricey. Does that imply you have to give up on your goal of leading a healthy lifestyle? Definitely not. In today's video, we'll talk about some innovative strategies for eating healthily even when you're on a limited budget. Let's get going. Fruits and vegetables in season. 1. Fruits and vegetables in season. Mangoes. Yum. Strawberries and apricots are much better. Well, each of us has a favorite fruit or vegetable. We would choose to just eat those things if we could. However, there are so many of them that are not always accessible all year long. Fruits and vegetables that are in season must be consumed throughout that season. You will pay more than usual if you insist on buying goods that aren't normally available during particular months. Consuming fruits and vegetables during their various seasons also ensures that you are consuming fresh produce. They wouldn't need to be transported from a great distance either. Eating them out of season increases the likelihood that the food has been preserved. Therefore, continue to buying in season, fresh vegetables to save money and stay inside your spending limit. Generic goods. 2. Generic goods. When we are at the grocery store, we have a propensity to always choose branded goods. The main reason for this is that we think they are higher quality and would have been made to the greatest standards. Generic brands could, however, possess the same quality. They are subject to the same legal requirements, procedures, and laws as branded products. The only significant distinction between the two is that name brands have more money available for marketing. Because of this, you would be familiar with the brand names. They are also more expensive because the marketing expenditure is factored into the sale price. Generic brands cost significantly less. Your budget will benefit greatly by switching to generic brands at the grocery store. Plan your meals. 3. Create a meal plan. Meal planning and adherence are two ways to eat healthily while also saving money on food. Plan your meals for the following 7 days on one day of the week. Make a list of all the groceries you will require to prepare the meals as planned. You should also examine your cupboard and refrigerator before leaving for the grocery shop. Some of the ingredients you require may already be on hand. You can cross them off your list if this is the case. Additionally, check your refrigerator for any items that are about to expire. If so, you might wish to incorporate them in your meal plan to prevent wastage. Make food at home. Buy only the ingredients you'll need for the meal plan when you go grocery shopping. If you purchase something else, you can wind up throwing it away or wasting it. 4. Make meals at home. Additionally, you ought to avoid eating in restaurants. This includes acquiring packaged or fast meals as well. You will find that cooking at home is significantly less expensive than eating out. You might believe that the price you are paying is for a complete meal, which at a restaurant should normally be less expensive. However, the price you pay at the restaurant will also cover administrative costs like staff and rent in addition to the ingredients. These expenses are not involved when purchasing the ingredients and preparing the same meal. The fact that you will have total control over the meal is another benefit of cooking at home. You can be certain of the cleanliness and caliber of the goods used. Additionally, you can choose which ingredients will be used in the dish. When you cook at home, you also get to reduce the amount of salt and sugar that is used to prepare the meals. This keeps you healthy and lowers your risk of developing diabetes and high blood pressure, which are generally linked to persons who frequently eat out. 5. Pay more attention to plant-based protein. If you often prefer meat in your meals, you might choose to replace some of the meat with plant-based protein. This does not need you to eliminate all meat from your diet. However, replacing some of your meals with plant-based fare can help you save money. Plant-based meals such as lentils, tofu, and beans, among others, offer a variety of more affordable options. They provide you with the same protein that comes from meat and fish at the same time. Plant-based foods also have the benefit of being incorporated into casserole recipes. They are frequently used in salads and soups as well. Stir-fries are a favorite of those who eat vegan meals. You can reduce your spending if you can without meat at a few meals each week. Making the switch to plant-based foods will ensure that your health is not jeopardized. Deals and discounts. Would you like to try a high-protein diet? Watch this video to learn about 24 high-protein foods you should consume frequently. 6. Search for discounts and coupons. Usually, grocery stores have weekly specials or discounts. Keep an eye out for these deals and coupons. They are typically promoted in the store itself or in your neighborhood newspapers. With the money you save from using coupons and offers, you may still buy nutritious food. Such coupons are also provided by several internet shops. You can look for them there and get your supplies for less. If there are certain basic meals that you consume frequently, keep an eye out for discounts on those items. Bulk purchases would be particularly advantageous for foods with a lengthy shelf life. Avoid going to the store when you're hungry. You could eat your favorite foods, save a ton of money, and avoid throwing anything out. 7. Do not shop for food when you are hungry. Avoiding going grocery shopping when you're hungry is one of the golden laws of the industry. The want to eat will cause you to veer from your strategy, even though you may have a grocery list with you. You would make spontaneous purchases, which would break your budget. You tend to seek for processed food when you're hungry. Your brain immediately gravitates towards them to sat your hunger because they are almost always prepared to eat. However, even if your appetite would be satiated, you wouldn't receive much nutritional value. Take a slice of fruit with you if you need to go grocery shopping but can't avoid it due to hunger. Frozen foods. Yogurt is only one of the various foods you can eat to sat your hunger. You could do this to save money and stick to your food list. 8. Frozen food items. Fruits and vegetables can be purchased frozen for additional cost savings. This is particularly true for those who struggle to consume all the produce before it spoils. Produce that has been frozen has a longer shelf life. Food safety. Fruits that are frozen retain their fresh produce's nutritional worth. They also reduce food waste, which is an added benefit. You might also use frozen fruits and veggies to prepare smoothies. 9. Food safety. You may have to throw away food for a variety of reasons, including improper storage. The food products have spoiled as a result of this. You are essentially wasting money away because you did not save it properly. Pasta and cereal are examples of ingredients that are shelf-stable. Finding airtight containers to store them in is all that is necessary. You won't have to worry too much about these ingredients going bad once you've sorted that out and put them somewhere cold and dry. Put paper towels inside the drawers where you keep your produce. This aids in absorbing the produce's moisture. Your fruit and veggies would keep longer and not spoil as rapidly as a result. Always keep dairy goods in the refrigerator's main compartment rather than the door. The dairy products may spoil more quickly when the door is opened since they are exposed to room temperature. It holds true for any remaining raw meat or poultry as well. Affordable chunks of beef. To make them last longer, place them in the freezer. They can be used for upcoming dinners. 10. Invest in inexpensive meat chops. Can't you get your daily dosage of beef somewhere else? You don't have to give up your love for a carnivorous diet in order to eat healthfully on a budget. Despite the high cost of fresh meat and seafood, there are many cuts of meat that are considerably less expensive. A whole chicken, ground meat, or chuck steak are all options. Another delicious choice that won't break the bank is pork top sirloin steak. Cultivate your own food. These reasonably inexpensive beef cuts are simple to use into stews, soups, burritos, and casseroles. A sizable, reasonably priced cut of meat can also be purchased to be used in the many meals you'll prepare over the week. 11. Plant your own food. The ultimate method for genuine money savings is here. Start your own food garden or take part in a neighborhood garden. Growing your own vegetables like tomatoes, onions, and sprouts is not difficult. You only need to invest your time, energy, and a very small amount of money in the form of inventory, such as seeds and essential gardening tools. Additionally, fruits, vegetables, and herbs produced at home will taste better and more fresh than those purchased from a store. Additionally, you may be certain that the produce was chosen when it was at its ripest and that only organic pesticides were used. You'll spend far less at the supermarket thanks to this ongoing supply at home. Yay! You'll eventually save money by switching to a healthy, balanced diet since you'll get sick less frequently. Are you curious to learn more about eating a diet that is well balanced? Let's continue the discussion with a few more videos. Will we? Tell us in the comments section below.